Yes, now I was asking one very simple thing. What is your call? Please, baat mat kijiye. What is your call behind the demonetization done by the government and providing this thing? It's a big thing to achieve. Like if somebody is having this thing in his wallet, then it's a big thing. Because when you see the kind of queues you are having, in front of bank ATM and the other. So point is I didn't went to any bank. What happened? One person there was some sort of किसी को उधार दिए थे 1300 रुपए like few days back. So he was like, yeah, I got 8,000 rupees from bank. Like he went two different banks for the purpose of getting 4,000 each. So said, I want to change it. मैंने कहा fine. But we are not having 500 rupees, so how can I? And I'm not having 20, 100 notes. मैंने कहा okay, give me your note. तो उसने नोट दिया और नोट देने में मैंने कहा ले 700 रुपए पकड़. मैंने कहा मेरे 1300 रुपए वसूल हो गए. चल जो तुझे उधार दिया था. So by way of that, I was able to get this note. Moreover, the people are also not accepting this note because they are saying that we are not having, change to provide. Like because I think still we are not having the new 500 rupees note in the market. We are just having the 2,000 rupees worth of note. So the point is, what is your call? Is the decision taken by the government of India is good or bad? It's a good one. आराम से एक करके माना बहुत भावनाएं अंदर दबी हुई हैं इसकी वजह से but just one by one. Yes sir, what do you think? Is it a good one? Reason behind not notifying by the government of India, like if you notify this thing, then the people will start, adjusting it very fastly. That's why the decision was very sudden. And the point is, those people who are having black money with them, they are only concerned. Like person like me, who was having only 4,000 rupees in cash. So I said it's very good. Because I hardly use cash. It's just that I always use, my credit card or a debit card. That is the best thing. Because if you're being, carrying a lot of cash in your wallet, then it is always a chance of theft. And moreover, if you're having cards with you, that if somebody will steal your card, then what happened? He will not be able to use it because now you have to put the PIN or the password that you're supposed to use. Moreover, like the best thing about this decision taken by government of India, like those people who are having black money, obviously they won't be able to demand things. And because of that, one thing that may happen is that like once the people are not having cash with them and there is a supply of goods in a constant manner and there's a less demand, so you can expect the price of the goods will fall for few days unless until the proper liquidity flow will not appear in the market. And the second thing you will see that there will definitely be a fall in the property prices. So just wait for 1 or 2 months. I can bet on that. Like the property that you're getting currently in Delhi for 70 or 80 lakh rupees, the price will definitely fall to 50 lakh something. Because if the black money flow will reduce in the economy, then certainly you can say that is going to affect the prices of property in a big manner. Because you can provide the black money, in a huge amount in property itself. In fact, the kind of policy the government of India is having, for the purpose of this property and the other, is being kind of that will deliberately, making the flow of black money in the economy. For example, in the Rajendra Nagar area, if you see that if you want to buy some property here, then the circle rate is around 60 or 80,000 something. That when it comes to the registration of the property, that the price is around this much, 60,000 or 80,000 rupees per gaj. So in one gaj, you are having 9 square feet. Okay. So let's suppose if you are buying a property of 100 gaj and the circle rate is 80,000. So simply you can say the total registry amount will be of rupees 80 lakh rupees. Okay, that is the point. But when it comes to buying the property in the Rajendra Nagar area, then the price of one gaj that you will get here will be around 3 lakh rupees something, the actual price. So what the people are doing when it comes to buying property in India, or you can say specifically in Delhi, as per the circle rate. So when it comes to paying the 80 lakh rupees, you can pay 80 lakh with white only, by check, okay, or by providing a DD. And when it comes to paying the remaining, you can say, here 2 lakh 20,000 rupees, you are paying the entire money in black. So that is leading to one of the major issue of flow of black money in the economy. So if you will allow the price of property based on the forces of demand and supply, then you can say the government of India will be able to get even more duty. Because when it comes to providing the stamp duty, that you need to provide on this amount, not on the price that you are paying. So thing is, if you provide the things on the basis of demand and supply, then certainly you can say the government of India will be able to generate even more revenues. That is not happening. So point is, you should allow for each and everything that the price should be fixed on the basis of demand and supply. And let the people buy things, because what happens, suppose, when it comes to taking a loan in Rajendra Nagar area, like let's suppose if I want to take a loan in this area when it comes to buying property, so maximum loan that can be given by a bank to me as per this circle rate will be 80 lakh only. But on the other hand, I have to pay how much? I need to pay around 3 crore rupees. They will not give me a loan of 3 crore. They will give me a maximum loan of 80 lakh. Because as per the government, the circle rate is 80,000, the property price is 80 lakh. And in short, you can say that you're providing the price of this thing in the books at 80 lakh only. So they cannot give me a loan more than this amount. So that's why, when it comes to buying property, the loan is not being able to help you to buy that thing. So certain issues are there. So you need to provide this thing on the basis of demand and supply. Otherwise, the black money will keep on playing. It's just that once you have the 2,000 rupees notes again, in flow, then you can say the people will again start storing it and they can use for this purpose. So whatever amount of money that you are not showing in your income tax return, that is basically black money. Like suppose if I am providing you service here, and when it comes to paying by the institute to me, if they will pay me, let's suppose 1 lakh rupee, if they will give me this money in cash, then there is no transaction happening in their books of account and there is no transaction happening in my books of account. And I simply provide this money at my home. I'll store it. That is a black money. But on the other hand, if they will pay me by check, so there is an entry in their book of account and there is an entry in my books of account also. And after that, I also need to show in my income tax return. Then the entire money will be white, you can say. And the plan in the mind of the government, I'm sure, definitely from the time of budget. Like if you remember, Government of India allowed the income disclosure scheme, that if you're having a lot of black money with you, then you can provide and pay 45% tax to government and the remaining 55% would be white. So we can say this thing, the Government of India was having this thing in their mind even at the time of budget. It's just that they didn't disclose it. And moreover, it's a very, very secretive decision, I can tell you. As Rahul Gandhi and this Arvind Kejriwal are saying that, the government is they were having this thing in their mind and they simply adjusted already their black money. So it's not like that at all. Like I'm having two of my friends, one of my friend whose mother is currently minister in the central government, the council of minister, and one of my friend whose dad is minister and currently in the cabinet. So when I asked them, they also said, yeah, I'm also having a lot of money with me, like 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees with me. And I was not knowing it. So that shows that they're not having. He said, yeah, tu mere paise le le if you can adjust it. So thing is, they didn't disclose to anyone. It's a very secretive decision. Because if you disclose it to each and every minister, then obviously what happened? They will tell to their family, the family will tell to someone else, and by with this, you will have a lot of rumors in the market. Okay? So it's a kind of a secretive decision. Yes. Yeah. Why not less than that? Sir, they will provide, don't worry. You will have 1,000 rupees of note, you will have 500 rupees of note. 2,000. Yeah, obviously. But point is, you will get the 2,000 rupees note only when you are able to provide the white money to the government of India. So you can say, initially what happened, whatever black money is being there in the hand of people, they are suffering. You can say it will convert into black later on. Okay, but currently you can say you can get this amount of money only when you're having some sort of transaction that is happening in your books of account, then you can take this money. Definitely the black money will again start happening in the economy because it's a national phenomena. If I'm earning something, if I'm giving to someone else, if it's not showing in the books of account, it turns into black. Yeah, obviously, like if I want to store, let's suppose 2 lakh rupees now, I just need to have one small bundle. That is easy. But point is, those who are having currently huge amount of black, they won't be able to demand things. And they cannot convert this thing into 2,000 rupees worth of note. Only those who can convert who are having already white. Like if I'm having certain bank balance, then I really don't bother about this thing. Okay, which note is in operation, which note is not in operation. Because when I withdraw my money, the bank is required to pay me that currency only which is being accepted as a legal tender, that's all. Okay? So it's not a big deal. It's just that it is only for those people who are having black money with them. That's all. So don't worry. If you're having it, then store it. Yes.